Join me this Christmas, Friday at midnight, to watch Wonder Woman 1984 together right here on Jody's Corner. This is going to be an epic, amazing film, and I can't wait to see it with as many of you guys as possible. I'll see you here, Jody's Corner, Christmas.
From the bottom of my heart, you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching
This guy's channel, Jody's channel.
Jody's Corner. My favorite.
Thank you so much. YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. It's time. As feared, as predicted, as believed, Patty Jenkins is going to be leaving Warner Brothers. She's going to be taking her talents somewhere else. This is what I believe, especially based on what the Variety article just reported. So Patty put out a tweet that linked this article, and we're going to take a look at it. It's she was having a discussion with Aaron Sorkin, and Wonder Woman 1984 came up. So if we're looking at it, both made headlines when their respective studios put their films to streaming of sorts. Wonder Woman 1984 got sent to HBO Max and is coming out this Christmas. And this film by Sorkin, The Trial of Chicago 7, which is a Paramount Pictures movie, went to VOD, paid video on demand. So a wide range of conversations for Variety's upcoming virtual For Your Consideration Fest. Patty Jenkins and Chicago director Adam Sorkin were having discussions, and some really interesting things came out. Some very telling things. Quote from Sorkin: "We're all scared that everything is going to change now." That's what he said. That movie theaters are basically going to become like art houses, and that the films that you and I make will only be seen on streaming services. He's talking to Patty about that. He continued. He says, "I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that for 4,000 years, nothing replaced the experience of being part of an audience. That shared experience, being in a theater when the lights go down, everyone laughing at the same time, gasping at the same time, being silent at the same time, and having the final moment of the film reverberate at the same time." And this is exactly what I believe. I believe in this with my whole heart. Wonder Woman 1984 is a fantastic film. And the biggest travesty of Wonder Woman 1984 is the way we're going to be able to see it. Some of us will only be able to see it from our phones, our tablets, our video game consoles, from home. Because the theaters are not available for hundreds of millions of Americans in this country. I'm in California. It's not a possibility. There are 40 million people in this state. Not available in New York. That's an impossibility. There's 30 million people in that state. You're talking about 70 million plus people from just 2 states. So it was meant to be seen in theaters. Patty created that film for theaters. And even though she got a nice little chunk of change for like bonuses and box office and all that, I'm pretty sure that she cares more about the theatrical experience and getting as many people to feel that way that she designed that film to be felt. But she's coming out and she's been verbal. Jenkins agreed, noting that the death of the movie-going experience has been foretold since the advent of television in the 1950s. So ever since the 1950s, people have been talking about, well, if I got a TV at home, why do I need to go to the cinema? That was 70 years ago. But with so many media companies now aggressively placing streaming at the center of their business, Warner Media with HBO Max, Disney with Disney Plus, and Hulu, Comcast with Peacock, Viacom CBS with Paramount Plus and Pluto TV, not to mention the Apple TV Plus, Amazon Prime Video, and of course Netflix. Jenkins also believes that the industry is missing a considerable economic opportunity. When Warner Brothers proposed releasing Wonder Woman 1984 day and date on HBO Max and in theaters, Jenkins says that the unique conditions of the COVID-19 pandemic essentially forced her to prioritize her desire for communion with an audience over all other considerations. To make up for the loss in expected box office bonuses, Warner Brothers also gave her and Gal a reported $10 million. That's in addition to what they got paid to do it up front. Some people think it's just $10 million total. No. It's much more than that. But in a conversation with Sorkin, Jenkins suggested, and here's the damning part. Patty says she suggests that A-list directors and actors who value the audience experience above all will start to seek out studios that buck the streaming trend, especially as the pandemic subsides. Let's talk about that. Patty says A-list directors and actors, talent, who value the audience experience, theaters, will start seeking out studios who value theatrical experiences. Meaning, okay, since HBO Max put my mega blockbuster film, life-changing movie on a streaming service, how about I go seek out a studio that's definitely down to release all of my films in theaters because they believe in it? Now, what studio that is? Universal, they had that deal with AMC. Probably not Universal. Paramount, maybe. Sony, very well possible. Who knows? Disney, who knows? Especially with the rumor tomorrow. Stay tuned to Jody's Corner, because the rumor of Disney Investor Day, media investor call day, they're going to be announcing new projects, and they're also rumored, it's almost set in stone, that they're going to be saying Black Widow's going straight to theaters, delving a huge blow to Warner Brothers, AT&T, and HBO Max and Warner Media, whatever the heck you want to call it. Overall, it's AT&T that's responsible for this. Patty's out of there, dude. You cannot just do what you just did. You cannot treat somebody like that, blindside them, pay them or not. Look at Nolan. Nolan is out of there. His bags is packed, Jack. So many other actresses and directors. Where have I heard this before? Oh, yeah, I heard it right here on Jody's Corner when I said it a week ago. You're going to get actors, directors, producers, key grips, mom and pops, aunties, uncles, cousins, security guards are going to be seeking out people that can preserve the theatrical experience. And that's exactly how a long-term plan of a streaming service doesn't pan out. Because now you're going to have one of these companies, especially, let's use Disney, for example. Say Disney are the ones to say, hey, tomorrow at their investor day, they say, look, we believe in the theatrical experience. We believe in our directors. We believe in our producers. We believe in our talent. We are going to release Black Widow on May 7th, 2021, as planned, as well as Shang-Chi, as well as Doctor Strange. All of it in theaters the right way. You know how many directors are going to come flocking? Disney, what's up? Let's do business. What's up? You know how many producers are going to want to work with them? You know how many directors and actors? If I'm Leonardo DiCaprio, why would I go to Warner Brothers knowing that they prioritize a streaming service like HBO Max over theaters? Heck no. If I want to guarantee that I'm going to get, let's use monetary, box office bonuses, but not just that. If I want to guarantee I'm that movie star, in theaters where people can experience the film the way it's meant to be, especially since I believe in that, and then there's a red carpet premiere and all the amazing things that go with having your film in theaters, employing the people that create films to go to theaters, why the heck would I go to Warner Brothers? I'm going to go to Sony. I'm going to go to Paramount. I'm going to go to Disney. I'm going to go to whatever company is the ones that are not caving into this idiotic craze of streaming service just because we're in this pandemic that's going to go away in 2021. It gets more telling. From what Patty said, it gets more telling. Here we go. Here's quotes from Patty the GOAT. She says, when every single studio in town starts chasing the exact same thing, you're like, why doesn't someone differentiate themselves? In this case, I think what's going to happen is some studio is going to be smart enough to be an outlier. And all the great filmmakers in town are going to go there. And the theaters are going to favor their movies. Because right now, if there are studios that announce that releasing day and day on streaming is what they're going to start doing, every filmmaker is going to head to the studio that promises that they're not going to. Bruh, Patty, say it with your chest. Ah, man. Too late for that Superman movie. Too late for Wonder Woman 3. They're going to have to find somebody else for that. Bag is already packed. JODYDAMUS, she out this motherfucker, bro. Nolan, he out this motherfucker. And every other actor and director and creator, artist, talent, they out of there too. I said this exact same thing like almost 2 weeks ago on my stream, Jody's Corner Live, every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. I said that you're going to piss theaters off. piss the creators that make those movies, and they're going to lash out. When the pandemic is over and these studios like Warner Brothers are going to be like, okay, I'm going to put my movie in your theater. They're going to be like, sorry, Jack. I'm going to do this film here with this studio because they looked out for us, so we're going to look out for them. Go ahead and put your film on your streaming service, though. Great movies with great scripts because you have the best screenwriters and you have the best writers and you have the best producers and you have the best directors. You have the best costume designers and set and score and composers and visual effects. They're going to want to utilize their talent for the highest level of experience possible. And I'm sorry, it's not at home. It's for the theater. And Patty is a director. Christopher Nolan is a director. Denis Villeneuve is a director. And many other, Robert Rodriguez is a director. Quentin Tarantino is a director. All of these directors that you know and love as far as top 10, top 20, top 30 theaters. I'm glad that Patty is leaving because I sent her a message telling her, I think that you should be out of there. I think you need to go because Warner Brothers is getting really, 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 really bad. And it's not a good place for creators. And then here's this news here. She was already of the, look, it's right here. It's right here. People are going to ship that way. She's basically putting the writing on the wall. How the heck could you fumble this, Warner Brothers? How? You lost your top 2 directors at the studio. Patty and Nolan. That's crazy. Because of this shit. How you lose Patty Jenkins? The one who turned DC around. The one who made Wonder Woman pop off. The only reason why you even got a whole reboot strategy plan is because Wonder Woman 2017 was the first, as I predicted, and got box office success and critical success as well. People love that movie, and they paid for that movie. How you mess this up? How? You guys are incompetent. She's out of there, Jack. And wherever Patty go, I'm going to be there to support her because I support filmmakers who make movies for theaters because they understand that as they were taught, as they came up, they knew and they understand what the theatrical experience is. I'm not trying to knock people who don't like theaters because of their social issues. Maybe some of them are anxiety and they don't like to be in crowds. I'm not talking about people who don't like to be in public settings. I'm talking about the ones who refuse to even identify the art that goes into creating these films, the passion that goes into creating these movies for the cinema, and what the institution of the theatrical experience even means. They just want to say, I want to watch it from home for free so I could download it. Y'all cheap. That's weak. If you want good movies, support your freaking filmmakers. How do you support your filmmakers? By going to the theater and paying the ticket price. I'm paying the iron price for my creators. What are you doing? We out this motherfucker. Patty gone and good. I'm glad. Warner Brothers, Warner Media, at&t, y'all done effed up. I'm Jody Joe and I'm out this thing. Deuces.